let's do one more Donald Trump video. He's out in Minnesota, not having many people attend his. Yeah, let's do this.
You know, I never say this. I don't think I've ever said it in a speech, but maybe they'll find out if I did. Then they'll give me Pinocchios. He said it before, but I don't know if I ever said it in a speech. But you know, I make, as president, about $450,000, right? I give it away. No, wait. I don't care. I never hear anything. Can you imagine if I didn't? I give it away to, you can only give it. You can't keep it. You can't actually make a gift. You can give it to your different agencies. So I can give it to health, I can give it to transportation, I can give it to military, but I give it away all the time. Now, and if I ever did, but it's $450. If somebody stays from, let's say, a Middle East country in one of my hotels, and we charge him $392.53 for staying, and I never heard of the guy, and I don't want to hear about him. They say Trump is getting rich off our nation. I lose billions being president. I don't care. It's nice to be rich, I guess. But I lose billions. If somebody rents a room someplace and they pay me 2 months in rent or hotel fees, I never heard of the people. I never know who they are. They say emoluments. Nobody ever heard of the word emolument before. Emoluments. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
You know what Trump is doing there, right? He's getting ahead, of one of the articles of impeachment. I mean, that's what he's doing.
Well, it's nice to see that he's back on his bullshit, seemingly having refilled his Adderall at least.
No, but that's an interesting. It's funny because all this other stuff, they just come up with their own counter narratives and conspiracies and everything. This is like super specific. This is, I do not know who is checking into my hotel. Like you can actually super simplify that one. That is like, they come from the Middle East. I don't know who they are. I don't know. He's saying in his weird way that there is a wall between his business and the White House, which is great comedy. But that's just interesting.
Does no one remember when I had the table full of fake papers?
Right, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Empty notebooks.
Exactly.
I made a whole show.
But you notice how it's like, it isn't like, I want to know what they were doing in Ukraine because other people were flying there. This was just like, people check in my hotels. I don't know who they are. That's like a little bit more.
I give away $450,000 and make $300.
Possibly a bit of a tell.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I think they are very, very concerned about the impeachment. They are very concerned about losing these people. He's delivering this to his audience. And because they're afraid now, they're on their heels and they're on the defensive. And that is a good place for them to be. And of course, when you're Donald Trump, it wouldn't be a Donald Trump rally without reminding your supporters that there are women out there who are not white and they are very, very uppity.
Where far more than 3,000 people died, saying some people did something. Big deal. Some people did something.
Pause it. He's talking about Ilhan Omar. People were anticipating him going to Minneapolis and attacking her, and here he is.
And what Ilhan was doing, just to clarify, is she was de-identifying with the attackers as a Muslim woman because everyone thinks she should own it.
She pleaded for compassion for ISIS recruits right here in Minnesota. Omar laughed that Americans speak of Al-Qaeda. You remember that tape? Speak of Al-Qaeda. But when we say something about the United States, You just don't say America with any intensity. Remember that? Representative Omar has a history of launching virulent anti-Semitic screeds, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not.
She said the
Some of
U.S.
you may
support
like
for
it.
Israel is all about the Benjamins. She said that pro-Israel lawmakers have an allegiance to a foreign country. Omar wrote that Israel has hypnotized the world. May Allah awaken the people and help them to see the evil doings of Israel and the United States.
Did she write that? I don't think so.
Have such a person representing you in Minnesota. I'm very angry at you people right now. She is a disgrace to our country, and she is one of the big reasons that I'm going to win and the Republican Party is going to win Minnesota in 13 months.
He is quite convinced that, or at least they are convinced in the White House or in the campaign, that Minnesota is one of their biggest pickup opportunities. In fact, I think they would probably put it on the top of the list of states that they did not get in 2016 that they think they can get now, because it has been trending a little bit red, and that's been happening for a while, and because he has his favorite leverage point, which is to stimulate the racism, the anti-immigrant backlash in this state. That's what he's thinking. He may be right. He may be right. Time will tell.
Yeah, but there was good news in 2018 with the governor's race, where a Trump-like guy tried to run in there. So hopefully,
We'll see. All right.